Okay, good morning. I guess the first thing you can see is that I do not have a tube in my nose. Um, I had it placed about 5 o'clock yesterday, um, and it was on the pump over there. And I did well all night. We started off really, really, really slow at 30 milliliters per hour. For you non medical people, that is 1 ounce per hour. Um, and I had to stop the first time after about 12 milliliters, which is not even half an ounce because I got nauseated. And then I stopped for a few minutes and then restarted and then had to stop about 12 milliliters later, so not quite an ounce. I'd been given 24 milliliters at that point. I took the Zofran for my nausea because it was time. It had been 8 hours. And I did take some pain medicine, and I was able to go to sleep for a little while. I woke up around midnight to flush my tube. It flushed easily. And then I went back to sleep about 12:30. And right at about 5, my pump started alarming, saying that there was an occlusion. So at first, I just ignored it and hit continue. I didn't get up, I was too tired. And then about 15 minutes later, it started alarming again. So I said, okay, I'm going to have to get up. I'm going to have to do something. And I got up. I paused the pump. I unhooked myself. I went into the bathroom and tried to flush my tube, and it would not flush. So I pulled back on the syringe, and it's a 150 milliliter syringe, and I was not getting anything back from it. I made sure both there are 2 ports on my NG tube. It is a Dobhoff, so it's got a weight in it to keep it down in my stomach. And I could not get anything back from it. So at that point, I called my home health nurse, and she gave me some tips on how to try to get it unclogged. And I tried those things, did not work. And so I was like, okay, let me, at this point, I had tried to push water in again, and the second port on it opened and got water and some formula all over me, all over my face, all over my shirt. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to retape this, and then I'm going to get in the shower, and then I'm going to call her back. Well, in the process of retaping it, I pulled the tape a little too hard and dislodged it. And I dislodged it far enough where I was not comfortable in putting it back in. So I ended up, just pulling the whole thing out. And when I did, I will show you what I found. So, I don't know if you can see that right there. There was if you see this part right here, there's a kink in the tube. So I unkinked it. I flushed water through it, when it was out of my body. And there was probably about a dime-sized clog in it. So I called, I took a bath first and got myself cleaned up, washed my hair, and then called my home health nurse. And by this time it was 7:30-ish. And Ian, don't torture the dog. Let her go. We're doing virtual learning at home. This is fun. And so they called me back. I talked to Nanette, the nurse that placed it yesterday, and she said, okay, give us a call back when the office opens at 8, and we'll get somebody out there to replace it. So I did, and so a nurse named Jennifer is on her way. She'll be here in about an hour. My mother-in-law will be here to help with the boys and for my emotional support, because I know what to expect this time, and since I know what to expect, I'm a little more apprehensive of it. So she will be on her way. She should be here pretty soon. And after all that, I will update you when it gets put back in. And I will see you guys later.